Hello my friends, welcome to the metal shop. After a long hiatus, we are back on the Jeep. It's the end of April and it got close to 65 degrees here today. Beautiful day. Got a little bit of work done on the Jeep. I already showed you wheel restoration. I showed you on the spare. Well, I got all the rest of them done. They came out pretty good. You know, they're 10 footers. And I painted the POR 15, paint over rust 15, and then I top coated them, so you know you get brush strokes and stuff. It seems like it goes on really thick, but it's actually is kind of thin. Anyway, not perfect. And if you look close in there, I'm not sure if you can see, I did POR 15 the brake drums in the rear. I sandblasted those and POR 15 those as well. I need to do the frame, scrape the frame and POR 15 that. I got a, I don't know if I told you guys this, if I said in one of the updates, I got a high lift jack for Christmas with a mount. It mounts to the roll cage inside, so I have to do that. And I still have to, I'm going to swap out that coil. For you guys who have followed along all of my progress, know that I received a broken coil. They shipped me an entirely new live wires, high fire setup. So I'm going to install the new coil there. But today the project was replacing the nasty hood latches. And I bought a kit from Quadratech, advertised as black powder coated stainless. So overall, I guess I'm not super thrilled with it. So what I've ended up deciding to do is I'm going to reuse, I believe these are the factory catches. They're just better. It's a nicer, heavier duty piece than the one that came in the kit. Here's the one that came in the kit. It's light duty. It's super light. I don't know. They say powder coated stainless steel. This is definitely aluminum. It's just cheap. It's nowhere near as nice. So I did replace the hardware with the powder coated stainless steel black hardware that came in the kit. Now the footprint didn't fit either. The footprint here doesn't match the imprint that was already there in the paint, so I decided to scrap these hood catches. But I did put on, I don't know what part you call that, the receiver portion of it. I did decide to use those new in the kit. That was actually a little bit of a heavier duty piece with the hardware. So let's go in here for a second. So here you can see the that's the original piece. I don't know if it's factory or not. It's pretty lightweight, pretty crappy. This piece is nicer, heavier. That's the new piece. And the footprint's a little bigger, so it covers it up. This is the hardware that came in the kit, 7/16 stainless. No nylock nuts or lock washers, so I put a little bit of Permatex thread locker blue onto the bolts. So, like everything else, so nothing's easy. And look at the amount of tools that I've generated just in changing the one side. I was going to do the one side and then do the demonstration on the other side. But yeah, never trust a vehicle that comes with its own tool tray. Anyway, so what I found was the hardware here was 10 mil, so that's fine. The hardware mounting to the hood was 7/16. So you can see here, you can get to the inside pretty easily. Not really a big deal. Now I did put PBR blaster on these in the fall before I put the Jeep up. I guess I was going to do it one day, and I didn't end up doing it. I just forgot about it. But you can get to all the bolts, and I strongly suggest you do that. You don't have to go to such extreme lengths and do it. Let them soak for 5 months, but a few days should work. So these are loose. I'm going to do these. I'm going to change that. However, I cannot get these bolts off. These nuts and bolts off, and you can see I'm starting to strip out the Phillips head here. Yeah, I can talk, I can think. Yeah, I'm starting to strip out the Phillips head here, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I may end up actually drilling these. I just want to show you up on the side there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that or not. There, you can see that. There's a nice bracket that where are we? Right there. It's a nice bracket a little structural support there that holds these nuts and bolts in place, but they're right here in the line of fire from the tire. You know, you're gonna get all kinds of salt and spray and everything else thrown right up there. Yeah, where the heck are we? There. Rusting these out. I cannot get these out, so stand by and we'll see how we do. Hear those woodpeckers in the background? They're going crazy. I think they're actually beating on my neighbor's house. Man, annoying. Alright, so I did get the upper part of the hood catch off, and look at all this crusty junk in there. You know, keep a rag handy, clean that up, even give it a little tiny little shot of wax underneath there while you're under there. Why not? You know, here's all the nasty crusty hardware. I mean, this is obviously just mild steel, but look at the difference. This is the stuff from the hood here, and this is the stuff from the fenders. Just nasty. Oh, the other thing is I put the hood way down low here just so you could reach it. The hood actually goes up pretty high, pretty perpendicular when it's on its proper catch here, and it was a chore for me, and I'm a little over 6 feet, to reach those interior bolts there. I'm just going to bolt the new ones on, and I'm not sure if I'm going to flail around, how much I'm going to flail around with this. I really think those are just going to have to be drilled if I want to replace those. And the whole point of doing this was just to just because they're rusted and nasty looking. You know, nothing else cosmetically. I just bought a couple of items. I bought these hood catches. I bought door handles. You know, the door handles are pretty crappy looking. And I bought windshield wipers as well. I haven't taken this thing out for the first time yet. You know, we still gotta, I keep telling everybody who's hit me up in the comments, job one is fixing those shackles. And I will do a good comprehensive video of that. A friend of mine, a really skilled fabricator, is going to do that for me. So anyway, let's pause again. Whoops, I left the radio on in the background. YouTube can hit me up with a copyright violation if you guys can hear that. So what I did was I had to hold these with vice grips from the bottom, drilled it very carefully from the top, and I had a rag here, that's a pair of old boxers, just to protect the paint. But I was able to progressively step up. I started with like a 3/16 and then a quarter, then up this is a 5/16, and I was able to get the head off. No damage to the part. No, more importantly, no damage to the paint. So let's see if we can get the other one here real quick and get this job done. Stand by. All right, so success. There's the carnage. Got those two rusty bolts off. Yeah, those were never coming off. If you look at those, holy crap, those are just fused. The head of the one nut, the other one went flying. Pretty good. You know, unlike normal for me, I really took my time and was patient. See a couple of swirl marks there. What happened was the rag that I had to protect the paint, actually, when this screw, when I drilled it and it came off, it spun the rag and there was all these shavings left there, so it just put some little swirl marks in there. I mean, oh my god, it's a Jeep. Those would probably buff out if I really cared about that. I only tightened these up with a nut driver. It's funny, these are the tools I brought out with me. Pretty optimistic, I would say. Phillips screwdriver and a nut driver, to think that these would come off with a nut driver. Yeah, right. You guys with more experience with Jeeps, you know what I'm talking about. But it's all stainless. Got the Loctite on there. One thing you need to be careful of, there is a wiring harness here, pretty much right in the way, that goes over here to the marker light on the side. You're going to want to be careful of that. It looks like, yeah, there's some kind of, typical for this thing, something on that harness. It's supposed to probably hold it up out of the way that's broken or whatever. I don't even know where that's supposed to go. I mean, it's a Jeep. I intend to off-road it, so anyway. Small project for the day and things to come. So as always, my friends, thank you for watching. I know that the automotive videos, the Jeep videos, the Explorer videos, anything like that is what you guys generally come to my channel for. So we're getting back into the swing of things. I got a lot more projects to do to the Jeep here. So please Please stay tuned. Please subscribe. Please share my videos. Give me a thumbs up. Oh yeah, I did have one quick comment. Somebody commented on one of my videos. They're like, I can't believe no one has told you how much you sound like Jack Black yet. I don't hear it. No one's ever said it to me before. So please hit me up in the comments if you if you agree, if you disagree, or if you think I sound like somebody else. All right, my friends. As always, thanks for watching. Cool.